This is a quick instructional video on how to install the Workaholic gas dial. So what you'll need is the Workaholic gas dial itself. It comes with two of these Scotch lock wire terminals. I've slipped one of them on a wire already. I'll show you how to do that. You need a pair of pliers and a pair of cutters. Take the Workaholic dial and take these two Scotch lock terminals and slide through one of the holes in the terminals onto the wire on the Workaholic. You might have to spread them with a screwdriver to open them up enough to get the wire through the first time, because they're pretty tight. Then they should stay on, and then they're ready to be mounted on your intake air temperature sensor. On most cars, you'll just find the air intake, and somewhere along here is a sensor with two wires. So here's the airflow sensor with more wires than two, and then here's the intake temperature sensor, and you can see pretty clearly that it's got two connections, so that's the right sensor. And I already pulled the wires out just to make it easier, but you'll have to get access to your temperature sensor wires. Take one of the wires from the Workaholic with that blue terminal on and put one of your wires from the sensor in. Make sure it's nice and squared up in the middle, and you can push this silver connecting tab down as much as you can by hand, and then grab your pliers and squeeze it down all the way, and it'll make a good contact with the dial wire and your sensor wire. Just make sure you squeeze it all the way there, and then the blue plastic clip comes over and it'll hold that on. So there's one of them done. Here's the second one. Just going to slide the terminal onto the wire on the Workaholic, slip the other hole over the other sensor wire, squeeze it with my pliers to get that contact down really solid, and then clip it closed, and that'll stay nice and strong. You can then take your zip ties and zip tie the whole thing together with the holes on the sides of the dial. Then you'll take your wire cutters and just trim the ends of those zip ties so they're nice and clean and short, and then you're done.